I was in the middle of a video call with several shareholders when my high school class group, which had been silent for a decade, suddenly exploded with notifications. "Megan, did you see Felicity's post? She's getting married today. Are you really not coming?" As the messages flooded in, I realized that Felicity Simons, the prom queen of our high school, was tying the knot. All our old classmates were attending. I replied, trying to keep it professional, "Sorry, I'm swamped with work at the moment." But the responses were swift and brutal. "What could you possibly be busy with? Someone who hasn't posted in 100 years must be doing pretty poorly. Seriously, just admit you're embarrassed and stop pretending to be so busy." Felicity chimed in herself, "Remember our bet? I always said I'd marry someone better than you." I shot back, "Can't say I recall that." Immediately, others jumped in. "Felicity's husband is the CEO of a publicly traded company. They even sent over 100 luxury cars to pick her up today. Sounds like you're worried about how your life compares, so you're pretending to forget. Maybe you're so broke you can't even afford a wedding gift? Why not start a crowdfunding campaign to help you chip in?" Under the barrage of comments, Felicity tagged me again, putting on a show of graciousness. "I really hope you can make it to my wedding to witness my happy moment. Since we're classmates, I'll have my husband arrange a cleaning job for you." With that, she posted a stunning photo of herself and her husband in wedding attire. My jaw dropped when I saw her husband's face. That was Logan Ridley, my husband, who married into my family. "Sure, I'll definitely come to witness your happiness." I typed back, my fingers shaking slightly. Just as I hit send, my phone buzzed with a message from Logan, "Hey babe, I'm heading back to my hometown to see my parents today. I've already prepped dinner and left it in the fridge for you. Just heat it up when you're ready. Love you always." Logan had moved in with me 3 years ago, always looking out for me and taking care of everything. Even when he stepped out, he never forgot to prepare for my daily needs. I used to be touched by his thoughtful gestures, but now, all I felt was a sense of absurdity. I abruptly ended the video call and drove to the address Felicity had shared in the group. As I approached her home, I spotted a massive red banner hanging over the entrance, warmly welcoming Mr. Ridley, president of All Grand Group, to the wedding. Beneath the banner stood Felicity, resplendent in a snow-white couture wedding gown, eagerly awaiting her groom. A crowd of our high school classmates surrounded her, buzzing with excitement. "Felicity, you really kept this under wraps. We had no idea you were marrying the CEO of All Grand Group. Seriously. Mr. Ridley is a well-known entrepreneur. You've hit the jackpot. Felicity, you're about to be a high society lady. Don't forget about us little people." Even our high school teacher, Amanda Lane, was there, fawning over Felicity. "Felicity, the first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were destined for greatness. That's why I never scolded you for your grades. I knew you were born to be wealthy and didn't need to rely on academic achievements." As the crowd showered her with compliments, Felicity wore a triumphant smile, her eyes sparkling with self-satisfaction. Logan had been living with me for years, seemingly doing nothing productive. To help him gain experience, I had entrusted him with managing the smallest company under my name, All Grand Group. Little did I know that would become the very capital Felicity was now flaunting to bask in the spotlight. When I walked in, the classmates who had been so eager to flatter her just moments ago suddenly furrowed their brows, looking at me with evident disdain. One of Felicity's lackeys spotted the car behind me and rushed over with a sneer. "Megan, you're really something else. Did you actually rent a Bentley just to come to Felicity's wedding and save face?" At that, the others chimed in with scornful remarks. "No wonder you had the nerve to show up, you just wanted to play pretend, right? Renting a car like that must cost you at least 3 months' salary. Some people just love to put on a show. As if pretending to be rich could ever stack up against Felicity's husband. Seriously, is it that hard to admit others are doing better than you? Why go through all that trouble to rent a fancy car just to keep up with the Joneses?" Despite their derogatory comments, I remained calm. "Actually, it's my car," I replied evenly. Before I could gather my thoughts, Felicity suddenly stepped in front of me, her expression furious. She raised her hand and slapped me hard across the face. "Your car? This is clearly my husband's car. I've suspected my husband was seeing someone else on the side, and now I find out it's you, you little tramp. You shameless gold digger. How dare you show up at my wedding, driving my husband's car to taunt me, the legitimate wife?"